Good morning, my loves. The air feels different today, cooler, quieter, as if the world is whispering for us to slow down. I've been feeling this pull lately, a longing for peace, for a gentler rhythm where I can just breathe again. Maybe you've been feeling it too, that soft ache that comes with change. Not quite knowing what's next, but trusting something beautiful is unfolding anyway. So let's begin softly today with a cup of tea and a moment to just be. No rush, no noise, just the sound of the kettle and the stillness between breaths. Change doesn't always arrive in storms. Sometimes it comes as a morning light, gentle and kind, reminding us that healing doesn't need to hurry. Maybe today isn't about fixing anything. Maybe it's about noticing what's already here, the warmth, the quiet, the small signs that you're okay. The seasons remind me that change is never sudden. It happens in whispers, in the soft drift of leaves, in the light that moves a little different each morning. I used to resist change, but now I see how it invites us to slow down, to listen, and to trust the gentle rhythm of life. You can almost hear it, the world breathing outside, calling you back to the rhythm of life. Let's go and walk for a while. Maybe the answers we've been searching for are waiting here, between the leaves and the light. So still this morning, the village feels half asleep, like it's holding its breath before the day begins. Change moves through nature so gently, doesn't it? The trees don't fight to keep their leaves, they just let go, trusting that what falls will feed new life later. Maybe that's what healing asks of us, to trust the letting go is not the end, but the beginning of something softer. The village is a special place, and I love walking down to the Whispering Brook, which is right next to the Hollowoods most mornings. I feel a deep sense of connection to nature. I reach out and a single raindrop lands on my finger. It's so small, yet it carries the whole sky inside it. And for a moment, everything feels connected. The path beneath my feet, the water whispering through the brook, and this quiet promise that I'm exactly where I need to be. Change doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes it arrives like this, soft, gentle, and almost invisible. Every corner of this place feels alive, even in silence. It reminds me we don't have to rush to find peace. Sometimes it finds us when we finally stop searching. When the world quiets like this, answers have a way of appearing on their own. Maybe it's time to listen, to draw a little guidance from the universe and see what it wants us to remember today. When I came back inside, the house felt different, quieter somehow, the kind of quiet that invites you to listen inward. I lit an incense, not for ritual, but for remembrance, a small reminder that even in the softest light there are messages waiting to be heard. So I reached for the cards, not to predict anything, but to understand what my heart already knows. The first card I pulled was the child within. Innocence, tenderness, gentleness. It reminded me that healing isn't always grand sometimes. It's quiet sometimes. It's choosing to speak kindly to the parts of yourself you used to rush past. Then came Release the Petals. Transformation, death and rebirth. Change again. The card seemed to whisper, let go so you can begin again. The petals fall not because the flower is dying, but because it's making space for something new to bloom. Sometimes, after the message comes, you just need a little air to let everything you've heard settle gently inside you. So let's step outside for a moment, back to where the world moves slowly, and every sound feels like it knows your name. The earth always knows how to hold what we can't. Later, as I brushed the leaves in the garden, I thought about how nature never resists change. It releases without fear, trusting that spring always finds its way back. Maybe we can learn from that, to move gently, to clear space, to let life breathe through us. You are not behind, you're simply in a new season. Every breath, every act of care is a way of coming home to yourself again. Da, 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 da. You did beautifully today. You slowed down, you listened. Change is always gentler when you walk through it, when someone who understands. Change for me is something that is inevitable, not something to fear, but something to flow with. Every season teaches us that nothing is meant to stay the same. Not the light, not the leaves, not even our own hearts. And when we stop clinging and beginning to trust, life reveals its quiet rhythm. Change isn't here to take from us, it's here to transform us, to soften what's hardened, open what's closed, and to remind us that even in endings, something sacred is always beginning again. So, wherever you are today, breathe. You are becoming something beautiful, even if you can't see it yet. I'll see you soon. Rest easy, my friend. All my love, Melissa Francis. Mm-hmm.